Hey everybody, and welcome back to our educational video series where we're explaining how waste wood can be turned into electricity. Last week we went inside the combustor, showed you all the components from the pipes to the burner nozzles, and explained the process and why we're burning and how we're able to control that fireball. We also touched on how that hot gas then moves into the cyclone, dropping any heavier suspended fly ash components, and then ultimately making its way at about 1500 degrees Fahrenheit through the backpass where we superheat the steam for the turbine. Now that you've seen how the gas flows through the system, we're going to get a unique shot to go inside the backpass. This is the finishing superheat section. We'll show you the tubes, we'll show you how the air flows through, and why it's a little bit creepy. See? See?
So cool.
Actually, that was a lot easier for you than that was for me. All right, we are in the backpass. You'll see some of the tubes here. These are some of the verticals. But what's really cool is looking down below. This is not a floor. This is where most of the gas flows through. You can see there are lots and lots of tubes. So the steam, so to speak, that's coming through here, through this section of the backpass is what's being routed straight to the turbine. This is the finishing superheat section of the backpass. What you're seeing here, we're not actually standing on the tubes themselves. Well, we are, but we're actually standing on the tube shields. So I can't tell you how many tubes there are because it's probably in the thousands. But all the tubes are covered with stainless steel shields. The tubes themselves, for the most part, are all made out of stainless steel as well. Let's see, there's the wall of the backpass. Another thing we haven't shown you, which is pretty cool, and this is why this is so creepy, but this is kind of the entrance to the underworld. You can see that. That is where the cyclone discharges all the gas into the backpass. So the gas is coming up the cyclone, most of the solids are dropping, right? And the gas comes through here, through where we're standing, and goes down another 115 feet or so. It's a little trippy to think that it's like, over 100 feet down below where we're standing. We're just standing on pipes, but this is the system. All right, Allie, what do you think?
This is really cool too. I love this. I want to go farther, but I'm scared of that drop into hell. So.
Yeah, we can go right there, but there is nothing stopping us from dropping the 115 feet all the way down to the bottom of the cyclone.
We don't want that.
We're not going to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, why would people...
The hole is too.
Yep, yeah, this is probably 12 feet,
Yeah.
12 feet in diameter, if not more, 15 feet. Now, why do we have access ports for sections like this? Not so that we can shoot videos whenever we think it's cool or we want to educate some people, but we need this for a specific reason. Now, these tubes, as you can imagine, are seeing lots of abuse continuously, and inevitably at times they will fail. When they fail, you'll have some of that precious steam exiting out into the gas path. We can see that when we identify that the closed loop system is losing water. When we see it's losing water, we know, hey, we've got a leak, we got to figure out where it's at. And a lot of times we will shut the plant down and do inspections here while we're pressing up these pipes with water to figure out where the leaks are at. Sometimes it's easy, they're on the very top tube. Other times, if I can get down here, they're on like the 30th tube down. We've got to get there, we've got to weld all these up and seal the tubes. Sometimes we replace them, sometimes we just weld them shut. And that is a forever battle with any kind of steam turbine system. This is pretty neat. It does, like the giant chimney or, gates to hell, something like that. It's a little, this is why this one's spooky.